And we're back here on Frozen Cups and Hot Chips, sitting down with Romonta. And before we went to the last break, Romonta, you were speaking of, how the money is divvied up. We were speaking off camera.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that pie can get a little small.
Oh
Talk
yeah.
about that.
Yeah. The industry. Everybody knows, and if you don't know, you should know. But the industry is very funny. It's a loan. The industry loans you money, um, and you got to pay it back. So you got to work. Can I cuss? You got to work your ass off. You got to work your ass off to be able to get ahead financially. Because if they give you an advance, they gonna want that advance back. If they get you a house, they get you a car, they pay this off for you, they gonna want their money back. So it's you got to understand. Definitely got to understand the business. You got to understand the business, and then also you have to put yourself in a position where you know you can make it lucrative for yourself.
Tell them how.
You're a business. Like, all right, so let's say if you, of course, like nowadays with the internet, if you got music, you can sell music, your own music, do shows, do little things where you doing work on the side. Um, Work out your own deals where you can get investors, other sponsors involved that can support you. Just find other ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? Within the music and with what you got. So like with what I'm doing, I'm doing music, but I also have my merch. I have my fragrance. I have my shoes. I have my energy drink. You know what I
Talk
mean?
about that.
All right. So these called the Row Sevens. I created these real comfortable. I wanted the slippers. So they're the Row 7 sports slippers that I created. Got my signature on it.
Like some Huaraches there.
Yeah, something different. I wanted something different and they're comfortable. But I wanted something that I got 5 different colors, and they also come with the charms. And it also comes with a signature mesh bag.
Okay.
So I got those available. I got the energy drink, signature energy drink, my signature fragrance. I have my apparel. I have hoodies, Genius clothing. So different things. And also, I think we mentioned that before. I have my thing called the vocal delivery.
I love it.
And that was
Talk about it.
yeah,
Slow it down and talk about that.
that was established from COVID. When COVID happened, a lot of people weren't coming out, but they still wanted some sense of entertainment. If they were celebrating a birthday, a lot of people didn't want to be cooped up in the house. Unfortunately, we had to. We weren't able to go out. Stores were closed. You had to kind of, I think they was dropping stuff off. So it was a birthday. Shout out to my sister. Associate was celebrating a birthday, and you couldn't, really go out. So she was like, "Look, come sing happy birthday to my friend. I got some balloons. We got the gifts. We're gonna meet at the front door." And I came with my sister, sung happy birthday. Next thing you know, we posted it on social media. The joint went viral.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, I'm getting a bunch of calls. Hey, can you do that for my mama? Can you do that for my sister? Can you do that for da 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 da? And I just ran with it. I put a price on it.
Yes.
I turned it into a business, and still today, I'm busy doing that.
I love it.
So we capitalized the game. Got the nice microphone, blue. So we put on a show. Now it's a show, like 1 or 2 songs, but we put on a show, and then we got a package. So it's doing very well. Thank God for the blessings and for the gift to be able to do that. But that's just another example of how even just being an artist, you got to find other ways to still survive. That way you ain't got to depend on the artist. I remember, shout out to the NBA
Okay.
and the NFL, just sports period. But there were a couple athletes that had mentioned that they have not touched any of their signing
Correct.
bonus money.
Like Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. Marshawn Lynch is one of them. They haven't touched any of that money. So they just working off of their endorsements. That's smart. To be able to be a person in a certain caliber, a certain position, and still that's being smart. And it's the same thing with an artist. finding other ways to where if the label gives you advance money, work it out, get their money back, but you can still make money on the side. That way you ain't
Revenue
got to be put in
streams.
the hole because they want you to be in the hole. They want you to owe them, and then you indebted. You owe them, 4 albums, 3 albums. Whatever. You got to get them their albums. If not, you in the hole.
You know, there's been a whole lot of glitz and glamour and a lot of that attrition
Oh
and
yeah.
experience. Tell me about a time where you just said, "Man, I wish I were in this industry." Give us a life lesson.
Um.
That was a good one.
Yeah. It was. I would never say I wish I wasn't in the industry,
Okay.
because I believe everything is a lesson. And after being signed with Universal, at first I was I was definitely disappointed with our CEO, with some of the members,
Mm,
but I learned that was a learning lesson. I was blessed to have the opportunity to be signed to a major, and then I was blessed also to have that experience because there's a lot of people that never had that experience and wish they get that experience. But I also had the experience, learned from it, and what that did, instead of it becoming a negative, the great thing about it is I learned from it, so it developed me even greater into a businessman, an
okay.
entrepreneur with my business. It just fed me. It fed me to be better, to be able to understand situations, and also be able to help and inspire other people. Other artists. Giving them an outlet, being able to talk to them about my experience, so they don't make the same mistake.
Important.
So it was a good thing. I love the industry.
Mm,
If you understand the business, you can learn to respect it too. You know what I mean? Because even with my business, a lot of things with the industry I've learned to to be able to incorporate in mine. It's just about learning and understanding the structure of the business. A lot of people get upset, but if you understand how the business, the world is a
it's
business.
nothing personal.
Yeah, it ain't
Business.
nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's business. And once you can understand that, then you good. But if you're a sucker duck and you naive,
Have
you're gonna
mercy.
be taken advantage of. That's just like anything else. If you got a job and they paying you and they having you work all these hours and you got to do all this, you're working for the job. The smart thing is let the job work for you. And a lot of
Teach
people are
you.
so busy working for the job. That's anything. But once you could take what they're offering, I'll give you something real quick. I had a neighbor that salute to. Well, he was working for the shipyard, and he was a welder. Almost every other day during the summer, I'm hearing king, 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 king. So I'm looking through the fence, and I'm like, hey neighbor, what you doing? And first he said, I'm minding my business.
Mm, I like that neighbor.
You know what I mean? But after that, because I knew him, so we chopping it up, and he was like, "Yo, I'm making grills," and I was like, "Wow!" Like, but he broke it down to me. He gave me the wisdom. He gave me the game. I'm working at the shipyard. They taught me how to be a welder. They gave me the skill of being a welder. So I'm not just stopping there.
Mm,
Now with the skill that they taught me, I'm using that to my own advantage. And then now I'm building and making grills,
caught a
hall
man to
grills,
fish.
and selling them for like, 4, 5, 600, 2,000. And I'm like, wow. And ever since then, I've learned that. Like, if somebody teaches you something, use that, let it work for you
Mm.
versus you just working for it.
What a jewel.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna get you out of here, Romonta. Look,
yeah,
this is gonna be probably the first, and look, I'm throwing it out there. He don't even know it, y'all, but it's
yeah.
probably gonna be the first of a few series. Romonta is a
Hey,
friend of the show, so he'll be back. But
yeah.
we're gonna get you out of here. It's been that kind of day. You got a ton of things and events going on
Oh
over
yeah.
the Juneteenth Father's Day weekend. He's booked
Oh
all
yeah.
throughout the summer. Romonta is certainly a staple in the community. Romonta, I listened to the some of the local channels,
Mhm.
91.1 FM. They've been on
Oh
the
yeah.
Fresh Start Morning Show.
Shout
You
out to
know,
Hot 91.
say it again,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
And actually, that song. If those listen to Hot 91, I have a song. Um, man, I forgot the name of the song.
Hey, but look, that was
It's
alley. That was a
Come
good
Here.
alley hoop.
It's called
Yeah,
Come Here.
that's
Yeah,
right.
called Come Here. That's the song that's on the radio right now. Actually, I just sent that in yesterday. So that's on the radio right now. But yeah, stay tuned. Shouts out to Hot 91.
Nice. Two-part question. Number
Mm-hmm.
one, talk to me about the specialist.
Specialist. Uh, I wanted to go in depth. I wanted to, I had the mindset writing it similar to your Marvin Gaye. When Marvin Gaye wrote Sexual Healing and different songs that he wrote, it was a lot of hidden messages in it. So with Stranger, I wanted to be very creative with it um, because us as men, ladies, y'all already know, we got to be superheroes. We got to do all these different things and be all these different characters. So the name of the song is called Specialist, to where if I was your lawyer, I can get you freedom, baby.
Mm-hmm.
If I was your banker, I can get you them finances, baby.
Say it again.
You know what I mean? Like if I was all of these things, if I was your specialist, if I was your doctor, I could bring you that healing, baby.
Oh, you got a note for him. Look,
You know what I
it's a
mean?
note. Can I get a note? You know they.
I'm your doctor when you need healing, baby. I'm your lover when you need attention, baby. Baby, I'm your friend. Yeah.
Hey, one more. What's next for Romonta?
Well, right now tours. Right now tours. More. I'm trying to work on some commercials, some advertisement deals, but more tours. We trying to do it big. Shout out to my band. My very talented band and the cast. I got a talented crew.
Talk about it.
So trying to help them even more so with their music careers, because they're aspiring artists and they're amazing. The band, so just trying to do more for the team. Of course, it's difficult to help anyone if I don't continue to blossom myself. So just trying to put myself in greater positions where I can help other people. As a matter of fact, we got a big show coming up in July, uh, where I'll be featuring a couple, I think about 6 different acts. It's going to be real big at the Slover Library. Come on out.
That's right.
Come on out. We're going to have more advertisement on that.
Some info up.
But
Sure.
it's going to be really, really, really nice. Some great talent.
Hey, we'll be there.
Yeah.
This sit down was part of the reason that I even created Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. Romonta, graciously appreciative. Thank you so much, King.
I appreciate you, brother.
This is Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. I'm Tidewater Terrell, just floored. But you know what? I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned.
Yeah.
It's Romonta. I'm Tidewater Terrell. Stay tuned for
We
the
out here,
next
baby.
episode of Frozen Cups and Hot Chips.
Yeah.